And we're on. So, hello and welcome to everyone. Kat, we will get to your spam malicious. I see you started 10:37 this morning. So we have a few comments to catch up with.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, exactly. And I see we also have Gareth and Ven here. So, hello, welcome. I'm joined by the lovely Margaret Pinard, published author, historical fiction. You also have another genre, do you not?
I say and fantasy sometimes when I do my intro because I've got some historical fantasy short stories and a little bit of time travel in one of my books.
Perfect. And thankfully, I went in earlier to YouTube, was catching up comments and things, checked the live stream. I still do not have the luxury of outside links. And StreamYard, of course, pops in their link because they've got that program. So I found out that a number of my description boxes have been missing from my live streams because they won't go up with whatever happened with YouTube months ago. But I have that corrected. The information's there. Margaret and I were talking before the stream that we will be chit-chatting in terms of publishing and learning about things that I, as a reader, do not know. She, as a published indie author, does know. And we're going to go from there. So
if you have questions, pop them in. I know Elaine's got her own agenda and notes, of course, but if people have questions that come up as we're talking, I'm open to answering whatever I might possibly know, which is, in the scheme of the universe, a little bit.
In the scheme of the universe, tons. I mean, like we were talking before we came on live, when I was talking with Sean Brink, he has a different experience because he's with a publishing company. So some of the things for him in terms of, being done a book and what happens now is a different experience than for an indie author of, okay, now where do I promote this? Where is it potentially going to go for sale? And I want to talk a bit more about that as well, but we'll catch up on Kat, who was very busy spamming early, cute little faces. How much can I get away with? Quite a bit. Her little chuckles. Yep, got the
game. Write down the questions on my little whiteboard here. And
perfect.
Don't mind my insurance task list.
And with Kat, did you take your spicy nuts into work today? She makes her own spicy nuts, and she also made her own cayenne powder this year from her peppers.
Wow, that's fancy. Oh my gosh, Kat.
Exactly. I don't think I could eat them because cayenne, and I don't know how much she puts on it with, I think, Kat, let us know, because I know you've said you have cayenne, I think it was nutmeg, maybe allspice, and something else, but I know she went wild with the cayenne, and I'm like, nope, even baking it in the oven and that, I don't think it would take off enough heat. There you go, joining the chaos today, Margaret. Have fun. How off topic can we get? Well, it's me, Margaret. The world's afire, and we both like politics, so, it's anyone's guess.
Blue wave! Yay! Blue tsunami!
We'll see, and tomorrow I'll be chatting with Dave and Olive. It just happened that they came up back to back.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, we're chatting UFOs, but also critical thinking. And Dave has done 2 videos about some very important books. And I think people need to go watch those, as well as your whole Agitated August series, again, critical thinking, and learn about things. And I've had to write notes because, well, if you know what the week's been like. But the books that he's going to be talking about are The Conspiracy to End America and How Fascism Works. So
Interesting.
A lot of chats this week. Go ahead.
Yeah. I've read. I'm trying to remember the How Fascism Works cover, because I know I've read a book about fascism, and I think it's the same one that he talked about, but it was years ago. So I don't remember it like standing out in my memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other one I haven't. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Olive's probably like, ugh, let's get back to Garb August, Dad. But once in a while she's gotta read serious stuff. Check back later, and she did. Still getting away with it. How much more? Told you I had time and a plan. Hee hee. Beat my streak? I think so. You started way earlier. Got it going on. And Gareth, hey, home. So he's joining us, which is lovely. And Ven is joining us. Well, actually, we'll get there. Ven is almost finished the second book of Akatar. It's his first read. It's a reread for me. And yet he's enjoying it. Go figure. Go figure. Which is good. I'm glad he is. So said hi to people, caught cat, asking Gareth about the live stream, because I know William's coming up next Thursday. Okay.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Let the chaos commence. Evening. Hey, Greg. Hey, Leslie. Perfect timing. Woo, Jenny. Haven't seen you in ages, sweetie. Hi. Had a wild JJ. Jenny, you live. I'm alive, but ghosty. Margaret saying hi. Take you a while to get formatting sorted. Okay, so there's a question
on my list. So we have I'm kettling questions if anyone knows.
Perfect. See, thank you. This is why I love you in the chat, because it's sometimes it's hard to do both and keep track, and we know where I'm not at the top of my game today. So thank you.
No worries.
Missing chat. So she's been a ghost. Ven is always funny sometimes too. He'll check in and go, I'm not a corpse, and it's like, good, because I'm not psychic, so I don't do that stuff. Hoping goes longer than the one Elaine did with Gareth. Whoa, yeah.
How long was that? Was that 3 hours more?
It probably about 3 hours. So we're probably gonna maybe 2, Margaret.
Yeah. I'm thinking about 2. We'll see.
That was a good one. Yes, I enjoyed that. Can go for hours. Just true.
Said.
Margaret's like, yeah, no, I got my limit.
Yeah, I'm glad the results were the highlight of your day, Ven, and you're on the other side of the pond now.
Yep, on the other side of the pond. That's what he said. Aren't we cocky, Gareth? Also, Dave, who is that? Yeah, exactly. This guy, with a dog. Oh, okay, here she is. Cinnamon, cayenne, nutmeg, allspice, butter, and dark brown sugar as a base. Okay. She uses sweet vanilla and bake 15 minutes. Ooh, what do you have there, Margaret?
That's... They have a pretty packaging material, so I cut it apart and I use it for like letters and stuff.
Nice.
So, he had to ask about the favorite biscuit, so I got the little cutout thing because the biscuits are gone, but I have the packaging to show.
Perfect. Are you and Dave getting divorced? No. Oh, definitely not. Oh no, he's concerned. Hey, you were here without Dave before, Gareth, so play nice.
There he is.
Front side.
There he is.
And yeah, we had an interesting chit chat about memory police, and then thank goodness for sticky notes, because I have my writing on them, but it was a library book. Yeah. And as I'm taking out my notes, I'm like, wait, I missed that. I missed that. Yeah, that was the book in the book that I was thinking. Now there's other things I'm thinking. So we're going to do another live
in
in December to
Nice.
catch up on Memory Police or other thoughts. Because have you read it yet, Margaret?
No, no.
It's a lot. Like
Yeah.
there's layers upon layers. It's the translated work. So there's the other layer.
Mm.
And yeah, you really need time to process. Like it's a quick read,
I have
but
a
to
pretty good
process.
section. So I've got half here and half up here of translated books from several different languages.
Ah,
I know on BookTube, what I've always drifted toward is Women in Translation, which is an August readathon, but then
oh,
that leaves Men in Translation with nothing. So translated books all year round, as we say for everything, but it's fun to just focus on one at one point so you can talk to other people about it.
yeah. Well, that's the beauty of BookTube and having so many different events and genres and interests, right? YouTube sent me a notification, came out a year ago. Well, and it does that, I find, all the time, like on that suggested when I'm watching videos. It isn't always the current ones. It, like, yeah, could be a
All
year, 2 years ago. And I think, to be honest, that's part of why sometimes people miss certain videos or get misinformation about YouTube and things. Because if you've checked out a how-to channel and then they have all the suggestions, but those suggestions aren't always recent and up to date. And
right.
people don't always check, that it's a year ago.
I'm wondering if anyone has a different way to find posts. So I know you can go to someone's page and look at their posts
Yeah.
tab and see all their posts. And I know I can go to my homepage and get posts of the people that I follow, sort of interspersed every couple lines of videos and ads. But I don't know any other way to do it. I can't do it on my subscriptions. They won't put posts on the subscription page.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. It's weird.
And I wish they had a different way, because what I've noticed, it comes up on my phone actually better. That'll list the posts right there, because I feel bad I don't always keep up or as much as I'd like to.
Is that when you
And
just go to youtube.com, your homepage?
yeah, when I go to my homepage and then I scroll down a bit on my laptop, it drives me nuts why tech is all looks different. Like, I don't know why it can't be the same. But anyhow, I get a couple of videos, suggestions, then I get the posts, but it isn't the posts from everybody I'm subscribed to. And it isn't always the most current post. You have to look at the day and I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be a community building tool. Why isn't it in notifications?
I do this so often, like multiple times a day, and especially in the morning, that I basically look through subscriptions and what's at the top is the most current. So I go back until I see something that I saw before and I'm like, okay, I've caught up. I don't watch all of them, but I'm scanning to see,
Yeah.
so I try to keep up and put them on my watch later list. And like I told somebody, I'm struggling with about 100 on my watch later list to keep it there, and that's fine. But I keep going above and then fighting it back, beating back the tide.
Yeah, and so I see you've answered Gareth's biscuit question. We could possibly have been 4 hours, Gareth. We both do chat a lot, and we are coming up to, hey, Dave. Oh, biscuit show. No. You have told me biscuits are your thing. I do cake. We're not doing cake today.
Yeah, that's true.
But when we've had cake, it's either been like the channel anniversary or my birthday. It's been something. So we don't do cake all the time. It's a low budget show. I'm not big and monetized like the rest of you.
Right.
There you go. Dave's been summoned. You can all go to therapy. I'll probably be heading there in a bit. Me and Dave doing a bonus show. Nice. Oh, shut your mouth, Jen. Woo,
Bonus show.
getting yeah, getting stuff going. You're all going to stay together after all. Of course they are. I get fixed in therapy might get in the way of my songwriting. Yeah, exactly. Anyone know that I was what I was referring to if I said Dave's not here?
I don't know. Is it a TV show reference?
Well, he's got a crown. I don't know. I'll have to quick work in getting down there.
I don't think I do, so enlighten us.
Yeah, gets posts on her sub feed, but not on her laptop. Yeah, see, that's the same. I get them on my phone, but I have to look around for them.
Yeah, it's just clunky.
Yeah, sometimes on the subs page on the computer, not always. Give me one from a month ago. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me. I've answered somebody and found out it was like months ago. Oh, actually, I did that with Olive, wished her happy birthday. And Dave's like, thanks. It was a few months ago, or it was the stream. Dave, is it your birthday?
I don't think
Happy birthday.
Is it?
Dave's birthday today? Apparently he's got cake. Oh, a crown. I have a crown. Why do I have this? Oh, yeah. See, and I haven't seen. Well, I haven't been.
You're on the other side of the screen now, Dave.
Yeah, I haven't been in lives in a while. Are they still doing the crown thing? Because I haven't seen them.
It restarts every stream, so every live stream is a new chance to get points and be first and wear a crown. It's just silly. The new thing that they started doing is hyping, which I think is, again, silly. It's just don't bother. Don't feed the machine. Don't feed the pigeons. You want them all around your face.
Happy coronation, Dave. Top 3 comment. Oh, hey, we're almost caught up.
What's a Dinlow?
It's got to be a British thing. Whoops. Oh my, not my birthday.
Dave, you don't
Dave, oh, not a day over 70.
That sounds familiar.
We can sing to you, Dave. And we are, believe it or not, even with all cat spam. And I have to go through it because last time you don't even show it. I'm like, well, sweetie. Oh, just before I came on, got a community post from YouTube about, smart AI editing in one of the apps. Yeah, scary.
That's what most of my ads are these days.
Well, I'll let Margaret sing happy birthday because she has the gorgeous voice. And
happy birthday is a terrible song. That's not fun. So pick another song. What is a Dinlow? What is that?
Go do one, Gareth. See, they're just paying me back now for being mischief in their streams.
Oh, okay.
He's having another episode.
All right. Do you want me to answer the formatting question now?
Sure. Let's,
sit back on the rails for a second. Let me just point so that I can look very official to the whiteboard. Formatting. So, there's lots of different choices. There's lots of different programs. It depends on where you start, where you end up, and what your pathway will be, right? Mm-hmm. So I started with Scrivener, I think on my second book, writing it in Scrivener. And Scrivener is a writing program that exports in all different formats. It can export to, not a MIDI file. That's reaching way back. What's the Kindle one called? It's something that's 4 letters. Anyway, it can export to a PDF, to a Word doc, to different versions of Word, to an EPUB, to whatever else, like all these different extensions. Yeah. And basically it has its own settings. You learn its language and then you're good to go because it knows how to send it off. And then you just submit that to whatever platform like Amazon or Draft to Digital or wherever else you're distributing your books from. I think I had 4 books published. So like 6 years before I came back and was like, I think I got this. And I wasn't terribly, terribly wrong. So I've got notebooks filled with like this iteration, why didn't this work? Emailing the help desk, and just endless frustration. So you are not alone, Gareth. It is a terrible process.
Mm.
And it ensured that even with the new version of Scrivener, which is like 3 and has a completely new manual and has all different places to find my answers, I don't want to learn a whole new system. So,
Mm.
and there's still a small company that will answer your questions within a day or two. Whereas StreamYard, I was a big fan of StreamYard, and
Mm.
they were a small company and they answered your questions and they were available on chat while you were live and you were having a meltdown. But
Right.
a year ago, when the prices went up, they sold. That's why they went up. They sold it to I don't know, hedge fund, and
Oh, it's
don't care.
different owners.
They don't offer help. They just direct you to the manual, and
Mm.
it's getting worse and worse. It's a process known as, and the gold stars, please, enshittification. So StreamYard's in on it, but Scrivener is still good. So I would still recommend
Yeah.
the product.
Now, would you type your whole novel in there, Margaret? It's
Yeah.
basically like a word processing, and
Mhm.
that, so instead of, say,
Yeah, because I
doing
don't have
it in
Word.
Word.
I don't have Word. I didn't pay Microsoft for that shit.
There you go. Well, you could do it in Google.
I could, but then they'd be scraping it for my data.
Well,
So yeah, they only have 2 of my books in their AI models. Facebook does, Meta does. So I don't
hmm.
know what Google has. So I'm trying to keep it out of their grubby little paws.
Well, and again, there's another factor, right? And I know it was a big issue a little while ago about authors having some of their work taken to train AI without their permission, which seemed to me a bit bizarre when there's all these copyright and everything else rules.
Right, right.
How did that even happen?
Because the short version is Facebook and Meta folks were putting together, this is how much data we will need to make a large language model, and going to each and every publisher to get their say so is going to be way too expensive for the profit margins we want.
Yeah.
So we're just going to call using their whole book as fair use, because we're not selling the book, and we're just going to like squeak by in the gray area because this hasn't been legislated or adjudicated yet. So basically it's stealing, because they know they shouldn't. They know they should have gone and asked permission. They
Yeah.
said take too long, so they just cheated instead.
Well, and the thing with fair use is it's for commentary or educational purposes, but it doesn't mean the whole content, at least from what I understand. Like,
No, it doesn't. It's kind of like what you have on YouTube with like a 6-second clip of music is what you're allowed to use. Or
yeah,
what people do on TikTok to get around the copyright stuff is they put like lines going through it, or they flip the image, or I don't know, put some soundtrack in the
yeah,
background just to make sure that it's different enough, because that is the legal requirement, and they
mm.
it, and they're too big, so no one's gonna take them to task. Because Lena Khan, she's working for Zoran now. I don't know if anyone heard that. I just heard that this morning, and it's very exciting. Lena Khan is a young whippersnapper who used to work on the is it FCC? Is it? I'm trying to remember the initials for the people who do antitrust at the federal government level. She was
Okay.
great during the Biden administration. And then, of course, she got let go. And now she's being tapped to be on the transition team for the new mayor of New York City in New York. So I'm very happy to hear that.
Oh, there we go. So, I mean, the awesome thing is there's some great news and great things happening. I mean, small, but it's got to start small, right? I mean, every little extra bit of bright light is something to celebrate. definitely now. There you go. Margaret sings nicely. I agree. Take a birthday song from her, even though it's not my birthday. And see, high compliments here, Margaret, from the musician. She has a lovely voice. She's answering my question now, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Jenny's birthday is in 2 weeks. I wished her a happy early birthday. Oh, she's going to get a song from Dave and Gareth.
Maybe Olive. Does Olive ever join in like some of the Huskies do in videos that I
Yeah.
watch?
Oh, that would be so cute. And you'll hear Riley in the other room because she doesn't come in on the.
Yeah.
It's getting harder to justify my childish behavior. Jenny, 61. Sweetie, you're good. You're just going to be 41.
You know who else is 61 and was just on Stephen Colbert?
Who?
Michelle Obama.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. She's got a new book out on fashion. It's pretty fun.
Well, see, and I figure it gets easier as you get older to justify it because then we just call it old timers.
Oh,
now we get more of an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, really annoyed me this week. Yeah, he had a boondoggle with recording. Only as old as you admit to.
I don't think that was a StreamYard thing that he's talking about. His fuse box blew. That's not a StreamYard thing.
Oh, no. He had an issue after that.
Another one?
Yeah. I have Shivner managed to actually plot a couple stories, but still not started. Now, did I pronounce that wrong?
Scrivener. There's an R.
Thank you.
The R in there.
Scrivener. Yeah. Still not started. Well, hey, the first step is having the program. StreamYard fighting back. Yeah, delete half a recording. That happened earlier this week. And I actually have someone who wants to connect with me on WhatsApp. I haven't used it. I don't know it.
Don't do it. Find a different way. It's
Marion. It's Marion.
Oh, I know. She's on Facebook and she does Facebook things. And
I won't do Facebook.
Yeah, that's why I just email her.
Yeah, and we'll see because I told her I'll look into it. I don't have WhatsApp. I really want to connect and communicate with her and like either do Zoom or StreamYard something to talk about something she got in touch with me about. And I said, I'm interested. I'll look into it. I can't handle that this week.
Yeah.
My new year started as shit. This is not the new year I had planned, but universe, you could make it up to me with a lottery win. Just saying, just putting it out there. So yeah, I haven't used WhatsApp and I don't know. I'll have, because I said if I try downloading it and something screws up, I am going to lose. I'm gonna have a meltdown.
Not worth it now and maybe never. That's my approach.
Never act my age. Stick with that. I certainly don't. Need to tackle formatting again soon. Ooh, new project. Exciting. Rob the world of me and Noah chatting books. Uh-oh.
That's pretty rough.
The sequel, Gareth. Ooh, hey, is it Brown Yelp Gang? You said you were continuing on, and yeah, agreed about losing half. Sadly, no. Should do that. The sequel. Ooh, nonfiction. Shiny new stories.
Nonfiction. Intrigued by the nonfiction. Leslie's excited for Lena Khan. Nice.
Technically, even using only 6 seconds does not insult you. Oh, insulate you.
Trust Dave.
Yeah.
But I was using that as an example. So apparently I'm just misinforming everyone. So
yeah, but no, because it depends. I've seen, like, I always wonder because initially YouTube for me was music. And then I see these videos with the lyrics up and the band singing the song. And I'm like, how does that happen? Because
Well, I
it's
mean,
not their music.
if you're not making money on it, then you're just playing it for people. I don't know.
But
There's
if their
no
channel, I don't know if their channels are monetized or not. Now, there's another one, and I remember it was way in the beginning. I had done a summary of The Magic of Believing. Suddenly mind fart. Okay, can't think of the author, should know it, but
I don't know.
anyhow, it didn't get a ton of views. And I happened to type something in and it came up, and this other person had like, I don't know how many thousands, tens or more thousands of views. And I'm like, well, all right, I should watch this to get an idea. They were reading the book.
Mm,
I'm like, Claude Bristol. Boom, came in my mind. It's
yeah.
an excellent book. It's probably one of the first law of attraction books
Mm,
written during the Depression.
mm.
So way before like Esther Hicks and that whole crowd and Carolyn Miss and the troops.
Oh,
But,
Carolyn Meeson, though. My
yeah.
mom, my mom's a big fan.
Yeah, I still need to read a couple of her books. But yeah, this person had read the entire book. So I'm like, well, no wonder they've got a ton of views. But it's also a channel, and this is what I mean gets me with YouTube. 11,000 subs, but they haven't posted anything in 3 years. So
I
they're not
know.
making money,
Yeah. That
you
doesn't mean
know.
they're not making money necessarily. People could still be playing their videos. If they're monetized and people are watching, that's all that's required.
No, it isn't.
Posting.
You have to have 3 videos in 90 days or you're demonetized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
New
And
rule.
see, well, it's been for about a year and so, because when you look on your studio on that thing about, the how many subs and viewing hours and whatnot, and it says at the top about 3 videos in 90 days, and I'd seen a bunch of people, because I'm guessing they didn't notify them, but yeah, they lost their monetization, like the pay,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know, once you upload 3 videos, you're back on, but you got to keep posting 3 videos every 90 days
Mm,
or payment stops.
mm.
In other words, they're not paying the old channels that are racking up.
That makes sense, actually, because if you're not in anymore, like
Well, you can't
passive
leave
income
any
should
other
only be
job.
so passive, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't know what people think about patents and trademarks and stuff that's like 10 years old or more. I don't know.
But I mean, the other is you don't get a paycheck when you leave any other job. And if you're not producing
Some people
content,
do. The wrong
well,
people do.
well, you know what I mean. Don't be overly difficult,
Please,
Margaret.
please. Yeah, yeah.
But you
Oh,
know what I mean. Any other job, your paycheck stops. Not politicians or that. I mean, like real people, everyday work world. And I mean, so in one hand, yeah, your work's up there, but yeah, all the claims about acceptable durations use are untrue. Okay. Talking of age, talking to my students, Mavis Staples, someone to check her age. Ooh, 86. Good for her.
is Mavis Staples a musician?
He
86?
may tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I did hear the name recently, but I don't I think it was a musician. Not familiar.
Yeah, well, Gareth will answer us below. What's that? Yeah, I know a lot of the British people have that.
Mhm.
It's big. Really glad I always use them conservatively. I
Yeah.
use the
I
free
just write it
stuff.
off if I have music on there anymore. That's not YouTube music, you know.
Yeah. Hey, William. People saying hi.
Match with William's profile picture. Got the orange on today. Fair
Fair
use
use.
multi-factor test. Duration is just one of the factors. Context matters a lot. So does commercial use. So if you're monetized,
Mm.
that's the problem. Yeah. At least I got part of it right.
See, so there you go. Don't sell yourself short. You got it. Yeah, more than others.
Do I trust it? No. Do I trust any of the other options? Also no. But I
Yeah.
don't have Facebook or Insta. Yeah.
Yeah. People
Does
saying
anyone
hi.
in
He
the
does.
chat, does anyone in the chat use Line? Because that's what they use in Asia or Japan at least.
What is it called?
Line, Line, like online, offline. It's its own app. It's just like WhatsApp.
Okay. So
Wonder.
good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, and we totally go astray, and I did write it down so I didn't
Or?
forget.
Too late.
Does anyone, and this includes you, Margaret, when you're watching my videos, are you having problems with visual quality? Because I had someone tell me that it's been an issue for them, and I can't remember now what they're watching on. I'll check the email. Just a sec. I'll check the email, but Ven's been helping me out with some of this too about like what it goes up at 480 or whatever points. But I have no way to change that when I'm uploading, and I don't know if I can change that in studio or it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Because I save at 1080 when I'm doing it on my iMac and I upload from there, but that's not what it's going up as.
Are you using iMovie?
No, iMovie. Yes, iMovie.
Okay. I wonder if that has an export at different levels. I don't remember.
I don't know, but yeah, if you're having problems with my visual, let me know. And I don't know if I can fix it, but I'm curious, is this just one person or more? Oh, Dave's lost his crown. He wasn't commenting enough. Whoa, Margaret, the guest stole Dave's crown.
I love the retrace your steps. Like it's Dinlo. I think that was supposed to be Dingo, but I don't know if I missed it. Dingo would definitely use the crown.
Yeah, witch. Good thing she has a nice voice. Hey, funny thing with that W word, I have about 9 witchy books coming from the library.
Oh, nice.
So excited. I'll watch the librarians twitch and squirm, even though there I use the self-checkout. But yeah, I could. Oh, Dave will appreciate this because we're going to be on Ghosts of Nice.
It's got that from the library. It's supposed to be really good.
Excellent. Well, Dave will laugh because we're doing Ghosts of Christmas Past with Vin, Revenant Reads again in December. And we're doing a story by Dickens, not at my library. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's a short story, but still. Yeah, couldn't find it at the library. They have a number of books about Dickens and, the classics. Not that I can think of any because I haven't read them, but it's not at the library. But then just out of curiosity, because I probably can't find the note at the moment, but I was doing a search because I have this vampire series that I'm planning to put together. And so I looked up how many vampire books they are. And then just for giggles, I looked up, and there's thousands of them through the public library.
Oh, yeah.
Then just for chuckles, I looked up ghosts, which, by the way, are the top number of books. And there's thousands of them as well. Werewolves, only 305. I'm like, damn, I'm going to write a book. I should go for the werewolf niche.
Yeah,
it's
little
small.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then then I just out of giggles decided I'd look up witches because I'm doing the pagan project anyhow, and I was like, holy crap, they have a book by Gerald Gardner. I'm grabbing that before some putz takes it out and loses it.
While we have a Dave in the audience, have you heard of the Gutenberg Project?
Yes.
Okay, so the Dickens short story might be available on there, and they do different formats, but also archive.org. Have you heard of them?
I have not.
So they're sort of in the gray area right now, and I think they're in the hot seat legally. So maybe Dave knows more about this than I do, but they have lots of old texts and lots of new texts, I'm guessing is where they're getting into hot water. But they have like an e-reader online where you can check out a book and you
Mm.
have so long to read it in the browser. And I found that helpful when I've been looking at a lot of like 19th century texts, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to find this in my neighborhood library. So yeah, it's been helpful to me.
Awesome. Yeah, and Vin did mention about Gutenberg for the free copy as well. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
different sources, but I was just like, really? The odds, the story,
Yeah.
nothing.
It's annoying.
Yeah. It's always the nice ones, Dave.
What is
Oh, can't be stealing folks' crowns.
that 1960s cartoon where there's like a race car driver and he's got like a little bear or dog companion and the dog does this?
Oh,
What
I
is
can't
that?
remember, but I
Miracle
should
on
know
Redhead.
it.
I remember. It's like Natasha. It's not Natasha because that's a different cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, I love Natasha and Boris.
I don't think it's Natasha and Boris. It's not Bullwinkle and Rocky, but
No.
like there's a little car and there's a tall black scraggly person and then there's like a little dog that is in the car or a bear. I can't remember. Wacky Races? That's not it. No.
Not sure. Now, William and Lucky, people are watching my old videos, especially the reviews. See, I
That's
don't
great.
find many of my old ones, but then I haven't really I've hit a YouTube smack my head into the wall lately. It's been
I
frustrating.
finally had a single review become my most watched video, and it's the Sex Talks book. Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't even really get into it. I'm sure it's like less than 30 seconds and everyone drops off because, yeah, but great thumbnail.
Well, there we go. Well, and the thing too is, yeah, views, I wish they wouldn't call it that because they're not. They're clicks. It doesn't mean
Right.
someone watched front to back.
Right.
And that's the other thing that
They started viewing.
exactly. And people assume that they look at one and go, "Oh, look, they got 1,000,000 views." But it isn't 1,000,000 views, it's 1,000,000 clicks,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I look like I'm in my 60s, but I'm only 38. Oh, yeah.
Wacky Races. Why don't I know the name of that cartoon? I think it's right because I remember Dastardly and Muttley, but I don't remember the name Wacky Races. That's funny. Thank you, Jenny, educating me today. I sing to people to distract them while I steal their crowd. That sounds like a good story, actually.
Now, see, I don't know this prison.
This is Greg. This is
Yes.
Greg. Yeah. Ghost Ridge in the Sky. I look like I'm in my 60s, but I'm only 38. I aged a lot during my time in prison in Diyarbakir. Diyarbakir is a city in Turkey. He used this quote yesterday or earlier this week, and I don't recognize it. I know it's a thing, but I don't know what the thing is from, and he won't say.
See, if he was talking about Stick on the Ice, I know where that would go, and he's one of the few Americans who knows Red Green. Is Margaret really a siren? It's sneaky. Oh, devious siren.
Can't think of the lyrics now. Yeah.
Respect yourself. I'll take
No, I don't know.
Oh, 60 Soul.
But I do know I'll take you there. I think. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there. That's a good song. I may be messing up the lyrics, of course. I'm not good with lyrics.
And I'm talking about overly difficult. I'm thinking that's back to the Memory Police, is it?
The apps.
Yeah.
There
we go. Nowhere near as much meaningful after the onset of WA.
What's up? Yeah. That's interesting because they're independent. I don't get let up on one if I get more on the other at all, William. So count yourself lucky.
Well, and it's hard, like email. I mean, before email was the big thing, then all these other communication things started. And there's so many options, and everyone seems to use something different.
Yeah.
Right? So I have a group who uses Voxer. I have some who use email. I've now been asked for WhatsApp.
I'm also on Discord.
See, Discord won't play nice with me. It lives up to the name.
Instagram.
See, now I'm surprised you'd use Instagram. That's connected to Facebook.
I know, but I like the pictures. Well, there's a lot of cool people on there who use it as their main channel, so I don't cut it off. But I do not have it on my phone. I have it on the old phone, which is not connected to my phone number anymore. It just sits by my toaster. And I only check it like once a day. So I sometimes can miss stories, but that's fine. I'm sort of out of the loop, and so I don't get toasted a lot. But Leslie did just put me in a story, so I did appreciate that. That was nice.
Nice. And again, I mean, you have to pick and choose what works and what makes sense for you. I mean, I know people despise Amazon, and there's a lot of issues, but it's the only way I can order books from indie authors around the world. So in order to support, I have a choice. I can either not buy books from the people I know, or I can use Amazon. Right? And I mean, that's like the live stream you had about Amazon and the guest saying,
Grace, yeah.
She still uses it for some things and I mean, that's like the book I was talking about in one of my recent videos, The Earth Path by Starhawk. She talks about permaculture and, living in this world and awareness about technology, but also the awareness of your choices. Like, she is very earth feminist, modern pagan, but she flies in a plane because that's how she gets to do her speaking engagements and things. It's like, we're not going back to the old days of the log cabins, but be mindful.
Not intentionally, anyway.
But be mindful of the choices that you're making and the impact. So make those choices consciously.
Right.
And you do the best you can. According to a letter I got from healthcare, maybe differences in visual quality in the future, but not now.
I think that's a joke. I think he's making visual quality of your video about his eyes, but I'm not sure. If that's wrong, let me know.
And see, here we are, 720p right now, but that's the max you can go.
With the free version of StreamYard. Okay, well, that's a good clarification because gamers are better, yeah.
Yeah, full moon was last night, Gareth.
Was it?
Yep, and supermoon was Tuesday. We missed it. Oh, wait. Yeah, full moon was last night, according to the calendar. Yeah,
amazing moons all week, and they're like pretty full, but I didn't know when the full moon was. But every time I looked up, like, it was just gorgeous coming through the clouds.
Nice. Yeah, see, we didn't have it Tuesday night when it was supermoon. It was all cloudy and raining, but did get a glimpse of it this morning because I've been awake between 3 and 4 in the morning. But it's a gorgeous moon. Yeah. Noah says, hi, hey. Oh, no, having a breakdown, reminding him I'm not back until Monday. I don't think that's helping him then. Just ignore people and come hang with us. There we go. Oh, Luna put okay, awesome. Yeah, and Luna would know. She works at a library. Got my copy of The Red Room. Now, see, mine's in a collection. Anything as old as The Signal Man is in the public domain. Okay. See, now I'm surprised. Wouldn't Dracula and other books like that be in public domain?
Yes.
Right? And Carmilla, because, I mean, those are all from the 1800s.
Earlier. Yeah, 18th century.
Yeah. Okay, Lord of the World from Gutenberg.
Don't know that one.
Wacky Ray. Oh, okay. That's the cartoon.
I can't do a laugh. I tried. Ben prefers Catch the Pigeon, which I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. Muttley.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Can hear the laugh. Dastardly and Muttley made the show. Hey, Paula, how are you? Dropping by. Thank you. Much appreciated. Saying hi to Paula. That's why comments are so affirming. Yeah, I have yet to catch on to how to get people to comment on videos. I ask questions. I
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
I
There's
don't
a
know
skill.
either, Elaine, because sometimes I get more than I expect and sometimes I get fewer than I expect. And so I just don't expect anymore. It's just like
Well,
leave it open. Just have fun while I'm doing it. Yeah.
that's what I figured too, because I'm like, I've asked questions. I'm trying. Part of why I haven't been recording isn't just the stuff with Zena. It's I don't like my intro and I can't think of what to do different. I mean, I start with my hi and welcome, and I've heard it so many farkin times. I've got over 500 videos. I'm like, I can't stand listening to this anymore. And if it's grating on my nerves, it
Well,
must
it's
be
probably gets
grating
more on your nerves than others. That's the thing, right? Because we
because
all
I
got
want,
voices.
well, and I want to say hi and that, but I don't know. I've got the weekend to contemplate it. Different name across the pond. Okay, just know it as Wacky Races.
Yeah.
Awesome, Margaret.
Mavis, I've already missed Staples, right?
Yeah.
86. Wow.
Aw, well, thank you. I'm glad you're on Voxer. And yeah, poor Margaret, we overwhelmed her.
Whatever that other heart. There is that sort of a heart. There we go. I can't do it. My stubby fingers don't do it.
Yeah. Well, and if Dave is still here, you can thank him for me being on Voxer because he was my first invited me to buddy read,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
were doing it on Voxer, which is
Really
why
nice.
I got onto Voxer. So, yep, it's all Dave's fault. Its own thing and bought by the walking AI.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they
Much
used to
preferred,
be. Way of chatting, yep, new to me.
there was, speaking of the FCC, there was a lawsuit or a proposed lawsuit when Facebook proposed to buy Instagram because wasn't it buying a competitor? Wasn't it forming more of a monopoly? Blah, blah, blah. And yes, it turned out to be the case, but too late.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Discord is overwhelming, but I mean,
yeah,
email can
and
be
just
overwhelming. You got to limit it. I turned off all the notifications, muted all the servers. I just go where I want to go. It's just like Instagram. I only go to that phone. I only open it when I'm meaning to. That's
yeah.
it's like the pathway book you were talking about.
Well, and that's it, right? Is being aware and mindful of how much time and whether it's booktube or Instagram, Facebook, whatever, because the time can go flying by. I mean, I got rid of my account eons ago, but it's amazing as you start going through and all the cute little jokes and this, and then suddenly it's an hour and a half later. But yeah, for me, Discord, like I said, lives up to its name, and it's not just me. Yep, Ven in one group only deal with so many places a day and have turned off most of the notification. Now he's on X because following authors is where that works for him.
No. Well, here's the other thing. When you're choosing to go someplace to check and you have all the notifications off, that's the best way because it's your choice. Otherwise, people are choosing for you. So if you look at it that way, it's like, yeah, if you're just scrolling, someone is choosing what you're viewing in the feed,
Yep.
the algorithm. And so you're not choosing to spend your time the way you want.
Well, that's why I clear out my YouTube history as well, because I might want to find out something about the pumpkin, but then I'm done for weeks. Like, I don't want to see that shit face every time I open YouTube after that. It's like, no, I get makeup bad for you, rot your brain, stop showing me the bad makeup. Just not interested. So William, same, only a few things, no TikTok, no Facebook, or doesn't check in. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't a
Wasn't
funny joke, kind of written with terrible pace timing, much like Catherine Valente. Oh, like he stuck his little insult in. What?
Ouch.
I thought she was pretty cool, but apparently he just read Space Opera and did not like. So fair enough.
Just put Lord of the World on my list a couple weeks ago.
Is that vintage sci-fi then? If it's on archive, or is it newer?
I'm gonna guess vintage if it's on Gutenberg.
No, not Gutenberg.
Oh,
Archive. I think.
That one I'm not sure then.
If it's Gutenberg, then it's you're right. Space opera was horrible. She has I used to be on her newsletter list, and her newsletters were just like diatribes, like no punctuation, just like cussing, and like it was fun at the beginning, and then I was like, I can't. It wasn't very often. It was like every couple months, but it was just like I can't join you in this energy. So
yeah. Dracula is public domain. There we go. Maybe start the videos with a belly dance. Yeah, no. It was fun. I love doing the belly dance. Book tag Kat did a lovely job with that. But yeah, once was good, and I did it in my dragon onesie because I just did. Yours was hilarious with Olive. It was so sweet. She's looking at Dave on the chair like, what, Dad? What are you doing? It was adorable. Latest wrap up had a DNF. Me too. My first this year. Chat about ADHD. Me slogging off a big author. Hardly had any comments.
You would think with the negative, that is a lot of negative for one of Gareth's videos. Just happened together, I guess.
Yeah, and again, like you never know, right? And yes, you got me on Voxer and doing buddy reads. You were the first one to reach out, and it was just lovely. And we read Handmaid's Tale. It was Dave, Vin, and I, so serious reads. Even though we joke and carry on a lot, we had some serious reads. So that was cool. I really enjoyed that experience. And now I have 2 reading groups. It's like, wow, a year later, how things have changed. Well, probably more. Good approach, Margaret. What public domain means. Hate people creating.
So he's talking about something he wrote. If he wrote something and then like 200 years later, someone wrote a pastiche or like fan fiction on it and was using it, he wouldn't approve of. He wouldn't like, well, you're gonna be gone in that case. So
be looking up from above. Yeah. Dave, you're not pushy. Yeah, I second that. All right, never mind, Dave. Garrett's not backing yet. What I wrote, yeah. X Voxer Discord, no notifications. Go looking for specific things or people. Clear Cookies history every 2 weeks. Don't like red dots.
Yeah, I don't like the red dots either. Oh. And when I have an app that has a consistent red dot just for the hell of it, just to get under my nerves because it knows that that's like a trigger to check, I delete it. I'm like, no, I'm not having that in my house. Get up.
Yeah, oh, sweetie, the Chaos Gremlins must have driven you bonkers.
I had to alter my routine, and it still wasn't enough. And I was like, okay, I can't do this.
And so here, 1900s public domain. So definitely an oldie. And I agree. Dave did an amazing job with the belly dancing. That was so fun. Well, thank you, bows dramatically. Any excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Handmaids. And I still haven't read the Testaments. I should actually get that from the library. That'll freak them out. 10 witchy books and the Testaments. Like, what is this woman reading? Yeah, definitely relevant. I mean, it was a creepy read when I was a teenager. It was a creepy read just again. And wow, the last few months, any woman in her 20s should be reading that damn book and get your finances in order, like pronto.
6 months, Dave. Try 6 years.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Gavin got Greg on Voxer.
Remind me of Gavin's channel name again. I can picture his face. I just can't
remember.
Genre
Books.
Genre. Thank you.
Yeah. Turn notifications off on the Gremlins group. 7 minutes.
That's hilarious.
One of my favorite films. It is a great film. Future estate, hold on to the copyright, have to make it clear to my surviving spouse children what I want.
Yeah, there's some real sketchy copyrights being extended because the estate says this and this and this, and then they keep
Yeah.
foisting whatever. That's what the mouse is doing. So that's
Yeah.
what I hear. Not high on my priority list, but it is kind of funny that they keep saying, "Oh no, not Steamboat Willie. Now it's this. Now it's this." Yeah.
Well, and then you can leave a will and people argue and change it anyhow. And so, yeah. Do you realize it's been an hour and we've barely talked about books?
I know. Dave offered to buddy read the Testaments. I think you missed that one.
Oh, wait. Did he what? Where?
Has it on his shelf. It's like 5 messages ago.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. I have to get a copy of it and we'll set up a date. I've got you on Voxer. Actually, I'll be talking to you tomorrow so we can figure that out. I think my library has a copy of that. Future could hold on. Oh, okay. Yep. We've got that one. Another Gremlin. Oh, do they not have any original ideas? Stop remaking things. Really? Wow. Hi. Oh, hey, Dave. I got the Signal Man.
Oh, wow. Cool.
It's an illustrated copy.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Margaret, have you met Bob?
In passing, not like
there you go.
directly. Hello.
But yeah, so yay.
Best.
Now I have my group read for December, and I'm excited because I see I don't do well with reading audio or listening to ebooks. That my mind does. Oh, Gareth says hi. My mind just wanders. So when I saw that they had an illustrated copy and it was under $10, I had to have it.
I don't know.
Jenny says hi.
Yeah.
All right. So, Greg, it's set at Christmas. Okay. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie? Oh, supposed to be out 2027. That's like a little bit. Second one, like a parody of sequels. Yep. People saying hi to Bob. Literally updated the story November 27. Makes it an Xmas movie by default. Okay, William has read the Testaments. Liked it. Can see why it's not for everyone. Well, you could say that pretty much about every book, though. Jenny saying hi to Dragon Papa. Die Hard. Yeah, and it is. See, now that is the only, and I haven't read the story, but I've seen Christmas Carol. I mean, that's a definite
good adaptation.
Christmas film. Yep. Nightmare Before Christmas. Absolutely. I'll have to plan a trivia again at some point. Got through a few. I couldn't even answer most of the questions. So it's a good thing I hosted and read the questions.
I think I'm only seen one.
So books.
Yeah.
Now, publishing. First of all, because the one question that I did want to ask is, how do you decide? And Gareth, you can jump in as well. William, I believe you've got published work as well. How do you decide between try and get a publisher, which granted isn't an easy road, or to just go ahead and become an indie publisher? Because they're two very separate paths. So what made you decide indie?
Depends what your goals are. Depends how much time and money you have. So, and there's people who will say pros and cons for both, right?
Yeah,
so,
of course.
If you have loads and loads of time, then you might be able to go the traditional route because it takes a lot of time to send queries out to find an agent. Luck of the draw. Then an agent and you go on submission, which takes more time because you're trying to find a publisher to sign with. And then
Mm,
they figure out how they want to edit your book before it's ready for publication, and that takes more time. So it's like years and years, right?
right.
In most stories. And so you need money to support yourself. You need a different job to support yourself while you're doing all those things, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, people will sometimes say if you're an indie author, in order to get any amount of scale of sales, you need to put a lot of money into it to market, to take ads and that sort of thing. That has not been my path. I didn't want to wait that long, so I chose going the indie author route because I am in charge of all the phases and I can just put it out.
Right.
And then I don't put money into ads or things that are putting out money to make money, like gamble.
Right.
So
Yeah.
basically I just like make the product and try to distribute the product, make it available for people. So the ways in which I can well, let me go back to time and money and goals. So I didn't talk about goals. So if your goal is more with wanting to be part of the published author community in terms of like having a publisher and
Right.
going on tour and being in bookstores and that sort of thing and being up for awards, then usually that is the traditional published route. You would have to go that route to make those things happen. So if your heart is set on cozying up to the HarperCollins executives one day, obviously you're going to go that route. That was not on my bucket list, so
Right.
that was not dear to my heart. If you go the indie author route, your goals might be making it a job, selling enough to bring in an income that helps you with the bills. It could be also selling books and getting an audience and having readers, like conventions, at bookshops, online in different forums. Like pick your platform. So that could be your goal, and that's definitely like feasible. Or just like getting it out there and being like, hey, I wrote a damn book. Like I could do that thing.
Yeah.
So people have different goals and like, end games for wanting to write. And so that really dictates which path you want to go.
Well, and that makes a lot of sense. And I'll get you up here too that, first, wow, Ven's seen some films. That's highly unusual. Now, Gareth's two things decided: imposter syndrome and impatience. If this was Gareth and Olive's live stream, we'd still have an hour before the topic of books was mentioned. True that.
I'm impatience all the way, Gareth. I'm with you there.
Yeah. Well, and again, as a reader, because you watch some authors, and I'm just thinking, even though the book just got me by Whitley Strieber, because he was talking about empaths and this alien project, and his aliens didn't have emotions. I'm like, dude, empaths don't read minds. That's a telepath. But, he's published, got 46 books. So what do I know? And apparently it didn't grate on anybody else's nerves. But he has a book and sometimes 2 or 3 books out a year. How? Like, that's a whole lot of stuff. But first, William, I'm an indie publisher because of the legal mumbo jumbo over the distribution, because, yep, there'd be lots there. They discuss books about missing parts of their stream. Unable to publish for multiple reasons. Large unsold stock in the library I used to work at. Need to move them before the company I worked for moves or destroys them. Ooh. Occasionally passing guests by physical copies of my book. That's a good thing. And again, it's getting it out there, right? Yeah. Love to be in the shops. Ingram Spark might give me. Oh,
yeah. So here's another good question. So Ingram Spark is a small, tiny division. Hey JD, tiny division of Ingram. Ingram is a huge worldwide distributor of like all the books in creation, right?
Oh, okay.
They're the ones that you order from when you order from a bookstore. They're the ones who the bookstores will order from through their systems. There used to be more than one But consolidation and mergers and acquisitions being what they are, and Lena Khan being out on the service call, that is where we are. So they made Ingram Spark to compete with Kindle for authors over on Amazon. So first, Amazon was the first one to do it, which is they had a program where you could upload a document, turn it into a book, and sell it. And they would also print on demand. So they made physical books and ebooks possible. And then they expanded into audiobooks with Audible. And to compete, Ingram was like, hey, we can get in on that business. We have a distribution network. So Ingram created Ingram Spark, and you can upload to them. It's very clunky. It's like a 1990s website, and it's opaque. But I did that as the next thing, as an alternative to Amazon. So I can be on multiple platforms. And because bookstores compete with Amazon, bookstores don't like ordering from a print-on-demand Amazon source. So Ingram was a good way to offer them an alternative and be in bookstores. So I did that when I first started. And then Draft to Digital is able to do all that as well. So I don't think they have a good audiobook option quite yet, but they do physical and ebooks, and that's all I'm in for at the moment anyway. So yeah, I would say I just use Draft to Digital. Just skip the big distributor. Draft to Digital will push your work to Ingram's distribution network anyway. So I think they're a lot better company.
Well, and that's excellent to know as well, and good advice. So if I ever write Brown Yelp Gang Go to Pieces, I was going to reformat them. Okay. And look again at distribution. So something different. And I'm always having fun joking with Gareth. So now I always ask him how his hair is when I pop in the lives.
So here's like a secret thing backstage with authors. This is like a maintenance thing and something that you should do, but you don't want to shit all over yourself. So like, this is something I have never succeeded in doing, trying to go back and reformat and redistribute and like, reprint kind of thing. MK Williams is a fabulous indie author on YouTube with a very successful channel. And she recently went back and redid all of her books for her own distribution, because you can also just sell from your website as ebooks or selling your own physical copies of your books. I tried to do that, and the website just spat out credit me and exposed me to a bot attack with my shopping cart.
Oh no,
so that's not happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of those things, Gareth, like impatience, maybe, but also ADHD, maybe. Like, I just can't do it. I cannot, for love nor money, go back and work on a project that's been done for years and like repackage. It's just like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You can't pay me. And no one's paying me. So it doesn't get done.
And again, I mean, you have to decide and work within what's comfortable for you and what you can realistically do or not. And I think that's why I'm on a bit of a pause with YouTube right now, because it's just the frustration of I don't figure my videos are good enough. Things haven't grown enough. The channel views have been dying. But I know that that's happening to everybody. And there's some videos I've watched lately. By the way, any of you who are monetized, you're in 6% of the entire YouTube realm of content creators. Only 6% ever get monetized. Dave and Gareth were saying on their show, only 4% ever get past that 1,000 subscriber group. And I just happened to see, it was a suggested video the other day, a number of content creators since August. I mean, my boondoggle started in June and things just went bad to worse after that email and lost my channel history. I still don't know what happened, but it had to do with whatever that glitch was to recover my channel must have wiped something out. Because how I could not have channel history after 3.5 years and over 500 videos, just blows my mind. Like I was sitting at 1,000 views every 28 days. Now I barely topped 350 ever since that boondoggle started. So something's happened, but it's happened across the whole thing. Like this woman the other day was saying, and she's got 3 channels, 2 are monetized, but she was saying since August, big, small creators she's talked to have noticed a 50% decrease in their income. Excuse me, just since August. So, I mean, thank crikey, I don't rely on this to pay my bills. I mean, so for as frustrated as I get, but part of it for me is trying to figure out this editing and other things. And I don't have anyone here physically in person to help me with that kind of stuff. So I get frustrated because I know in my mind what I want to do with the video. I know how I want it to look. I can't figure out how to do it. And so right now I'm just on pause because yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my intro and all of that stuff and not take the numbers personally. I 100% believe in my starfish story that I shared, and if one person's watching and it makes a difference for them, I'm happy with that. I'm not planning on being monetized, but sometimes it's still soul sucking and you're not good enough. You're not worth it. See, shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Can't handle that this week. Nope.
Yeah.
Can't go there this week. Ingram has proper distribution versus KDP.
KDP
Are
is
those
the Kindle Direct program. So that's Amazon's distribution program.
version of?
Amazon doesn't distribute. Bookstores do. I mean, they can order from Amazon, but they're buying it at the retail price. So there's no like standing order kind of wholesale to retail arrangement there.
Okay. Then if you're still here, there was a company that just closed in the States or is closing. Huge distributor. But I don't think it's who you were talking about. But Ven was telling me yesterday, I think he came across an article, but it was something about it's a distributor to the libraries, and there's over 200. Who is it?
Baker and Taylor.
Like, that's crazy. How does that happen? It's wild. Main thing, publishing with dummies, way easier to manage than Ingram. Still, yeah. JD Strata, a minor on KDP. Need to look at it eventually.
So KDP, it used to be called CreateSpace for any of those OG back in the day folks. KDP, there's something else. Is it like Select? Is that when you're exclusive with Amazon? So Gareth by default is exclusive with Amazon. The alternative to that, which I have always recommended, is going wide, which means multiple distributors. So you have more than one option. Because if you trained your, writing or output schedule to Amazon's rhythm and they change it. I have friends like Christy, JD, and my friend Christy Stratos, who had a good serial fiction thing going, and then they changed the way that you arrange your fiction. So she had like pennies instead of dollars, and you're just like, in one basket. Don't do it. They'll screw you over.
Well, see, Nicole, I know, ran into trouble as well. And what I'm going to do could be next week, week after. We'll see how life goes and how frustrated I get with technology. But I'm going to set up an author interview playlist because I've been blessed to get to meet a number of you now and have live streams with you. And there's always tips and information for, budding, aspiring writers. And so even if they play it at, excuse me, 2 times, they'll still hear the tips. And there's a friend of mine who's on her 2nd book. She hasn't approached anybody yet, and she's still going through her edits and things. But I'm like, watch these people, because on their channels, they talk about think about this, be mindful of this. Here's a platform, stay away from this. And I do know when I was interviewing and chatting with Nicole about publishing that there was something with her Midnight Detective series, and she's also on Amazon, and she had like a target date for when it would be ready, and then life happened, but you can only bump it back so many times.
Right. That has
So-
to do with the pre-order process.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, which is sort of like next level publishing, because that means you have your shit in order. They're very strict about if you mess up with it.
Yeah.
So, if it's your first time, especially, it's not Nicole's first. She's done loads of books, but yeah, they're pretty strict about that.
Yeah. So you have to, and yep. So JD is saying as well. JD, it's where I'm at as well. Thanks, Margaret. Never heard of draft to digital. So yay.
Too legit to quit. It's draft to digital, I think. But yeah.
Reformatted, redid 10 Tales during COVID. That was great. It's much better.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What was the secret? What was different? It was COVID. It's like exists outside time. I get
Well,
it.
and that was it, right? That, trying to find projects.
Yeah.
Tried that. Absolute shit show. Reformatting to Ingram. Yeah.
Oh, here's the hidden cost. When you reformat. Yeah. Let me try to think what the case was. When you format covers, is it covers? Is it interiors? So basically you have two files. You have the cover, which is one file that's like the wraparound if you
right.
get off the dust jacket. And you have the interior, which is all the interior pages with just text. So in computer land, there's two ways of talking about colors. One is RYGB, red, yellow, blue, and one is CMB, or there's some three-letter thing that starts with C, I think. Cyan, magenta, whatever. Anyway, so there's these two systems, and I think one is used for ebook and one is used for paperback because of the processes that require them. So when I pay my cover designer, I have to know whether it's going to an ebook or a paperback or both, and then I have to pay for both versions. And hopefully when they're making it, it's not a big deal to do both versions, and it's just like a small fee to add on. But like discovering this after the fact when they have to go back, or a different person has to go back and like try to change the colors in a different program without the original files, that is a shit show. So yeah, this is involved with his reformatting to Ingram comment here.
Yeah.
Greg,
yeah. Doing multiple drafts.
Letters.
What's ever enough? I don't know.
Never. Oh, that show.
On Substack, chipping away, just being consistent, brings me joy. So and that's it, right? As long as it's bringing you joy. And I mean, I've got a ton of ideas. I have notes. I have things I'm planning. It's not that I dislike making videos. It's sitting in front of the camera, figuring out what I want to say, getting the editing done so that I'm pleased with what's going up. But I also know part of me is overthinking and being over picky. It's almost like I'm starting YouTube all over again, because that's how I feel after these months of boondoggles. And it isn't the viewers and it isn't the community. I mean, everyone has been amazing and supportive, and ideas and suggestions. And I love and appreciate every single person, every single comment. And I just need to stop overthinking and overstressing. And that's why in one of my posts, I said, to me, when I come back, and I'll come back consistently, which is why I'm also holding off, because I know I'm not ready to get back to
running
more than one video a week kind of thing. But to me, it's going to be a reboot. It's like restarting my channel without deleting it and changing my name and getting rid of everything. It's just, well, it's like you said for space, right? I need something different. I just don't know what that is yet.
Yeah. And that, just to note, takes a lot of energy, right? Like, so I have a YouTube friend who's another author, Tiffany, who I'm doing a buddy read with at the moment. And she
Nice.
was really close to getting monetized like 3 years ago. And she had a lot of timers. So, if people make timers, they make these pretty illustrations and like a little clock, and then there's like
Yeah.
floating around or whatever. And some people have done that very successfully, so that people use those timers when they're doing sprints, and sprints are a thing. And so that was like a way to get more watch time, and people were using her timers because they were really pretty. And then the person or the company that made the clock part of her timer videos, they basically said, oh, these are ours now. And so all of her like 100 timer videos were copyright strikes all of a sudden. So YouTube like canceled her channel with no
because you
appeal.
only get 3.
And it was just like no coming back from that. And I was like, that's shitty, right? And I felt so bad, because it was like, if you can't come back from that and you have to start over, like that's going to take, 1, a grieving process, and 2, like a whole lot of energy to build back up. And she was just like not about it. So I was like, valid choice, like just go on with your business. And that didn't work out. But I imagine that's the same kind of feeling of where you're like, is this even worth it? And then you have to just say, okay, I'm not going to go on the same track. I'm going to do something differently, and, get what I can out of it. So I get that.
Well, I mean, I'm still excited. And it's funny because I hit the 500 mark and then everything went kablooey. And, last thing from YouTube was, oh yeah, you've hit your 2,000 viewing hours, whatever. Yeah. Whatever, and people are loving your videos. Oh, and by the way, we're taking away these tools and I'm like, I think it just knocked me off my keister for a bit. And then well, there was yard work and stuff I wanted to get to, and then I'd find, oh, I'm not getting my yard work done. And I was trying to schedule videos in advance, and that's why in my post with the vampire series, I said, I'm not starting it until I have 5 videos up and scheduled. Sorry, dry tickle. Because I want to make sure I'm a month ahead. And I'm going to have the notes, and I've read most of the material anyway. But as long as I keep 5 weeks ahead on that series, I don't have to panic about, I need time this week to do that. And then I can throw in tag videos and other videos. So I make sure I need to decide, do I want 2 videos, 3 videos, have them all scheduled up at the same time, and then get that routine going so I don't get out of the flow, because then otherwise I just get bamboozled. And here we are. So I thought, you know what? I'm not jumping back in until I'm in the right headspace, and I've got my notes and things ready to go. I've got all my little pretty books and pens and everything. Like, I'm set. I just need to sit, record, and I'll do some book reviews and things like that. But, I figure I'm not getting paid by YouTube. I can take the time for me and figure it out and come back with, hopefully much better quality, enjoyable videos for people, which means that it will be worth that time. Right? Pending to do a new video. Woo, 700th. Wow, that's great. Don't want to half-ass it.
That pause can be long, is one of his other comments. Yeah, I know, Jamie.
It can be. Lot went in the background, but at the time the new community, new community features started, and then lots of stuff. Yep. It's as long as it needs to be, I figure.
The wizardly pause.
William, editing is minimal. See, and that's nice. And I wish I could do that, but I babble too much. And I did, Gareth, I think you tagged me, and I know a couple other people did on the banned book tag, and I did it. and it was a 42-minute rant. I'm so angry, I'm going to punch something. I can't put this up. And I don't want to listen to me 42 minutes later to edit the few bits that I don't sound like a maniac ready to go all postal about books. So I got to do it again. And I don't do that for every video, but I do need to edit. Like I listen to them twice before I'll put it up because I'm looking at how I look. Do I accidentally roll my eyes when I say something and the timing's a bit off?
It's not accidental.
I have my fluent and sarcasm, but I don't have it up in every video. And I like to keep my stuff cheery and upbeat. I mean, they're serious, but I don't want to sound like a raving lunatic either. I just, leave that for other places. What's the editing you speak of?
What is this editing you speak of?
Yeah. And I mean, Dave's got a good point, and I actually commented on Nicole's post about this. Or no, Nicole commented on my post about the 6%, and she was saying she's been here 8 years. This video about the 6% getting monetized also mentioned it takes about 7 to 8 years. This 1 to 2 year boom, you got it, and your money is a rare exception. But people look at those exceptions and think, oh, and then it doesn't happen for them, and they think, oh. So Nicole was quite happy going, woohoo, I'm on the right track. Doesn't have
This is the book I'm reading now that has so many other applications. So I see so many things that I hear about, and I think it's just like dating. It's just as terrible as dating, right? So when I mentioned this before we started, when you have something where the effort you put in does not equal the outputs you get out, like the dating scene or the industry, if you want to call it that, or the writing industry, I hate calling it that. Like, it's just a recipe for madness. So
yeah. Well,
and
what I said to Nicole is it really is a shame. I mean, I can think of people who have quit just in the short time I've been around, and it isn't quite 4 years yet. And they've given up after a few months, a couple videos, and I'm like, so now you're never going to know if you would have made it, and I mean, that's different from people who say have life issues and work and all of that. That's different than just giving up because you let the numbers crush you. Because the numbers, that's all they are. They're not people. They're not your friends. They're not coming for dinner. And when I get to the studio, I do this now because I don't want to see those numbers because I know they're going to all be down arrows because I'm not going to get up to 1,000 again until I start consistently getting videos up.
Right.
So to keep showing me the down arrow is like, I know, you stupid machine. Like,
I don't see him anymore.
Go away.
I don't see them anymore. You just train yourself.
Yeah.
Aw,
thanks, Jenny.
Yeah.
He's here.
What was it?
Oh, here we go. If you were going to produce audio versions, how would you go about it? Check to see if Katrina Balfe. She's the actress who plays the main character in Outlander, the series. Oh, okay.
I don't picture her as the main character in Outlander. She does a great job, but she's like a tall, willowy model, and that is not who the character is supposed to be. So I think she does a great job, but like her voice is also British, and she's naturally Irish, and there's a little difference there. So I don't know. I like the Sam Elliott suggestion. Ven or Barrett, like people who have great narrating voices who I've thought about, but it's such it's such a lot of work that I don't know how I would go about it. I tried doing my own. I tried starting my own for Memories Hostage, as Ven will recall, and I did it on Patreon as like a certain level, just an experiment. And I got, I don't know, maybe 6 chapters in, and I was like, or 6 recordings in, I was like, this isn't. I was getting feedback about sound quality, and I'm like, this is not my forte. I don't want to get versed in this. Like, this is not my thing. It's not fun. So if I was going to do it now, I would have to just hire someone else to do it, because I know that my little oar in the great stream of audiobook recording is not enough.
Well, and again, that trial and error and what works and what doesn't. Okay, and this was the company that you had mentioned, the failed buyout is what happened there.
Yep.
Create Space was the jam.
Played while it lasted.
Going to start Kindle Vella. Fortunately, never started. Now, that's a separate program?
Yeah, that's when I was talking about the serial fiction, because Vella stood for novella, and it was like doing, like Dickens started, like doing the little magazine pieces and just what's it called? Egging people along, whatever that verb is, getting people hooked. And she developed a model for her books to fit into that, and then they changed it so that they had to be much longer, and it was just like a big mess, and she had to rejigger everything. And I was like, no, that is not for me. Yeah.
If I ever wrote a book, I'd want it to be a book that could be narrated by Sam Elliott. There we go.
And his mustache.
Doing serials on Substack. 3 will get made into books.
Oh, writing advice.
1 will live only. There.
Because I said so.
Yeah. Sam and his mustache. No shit in order.
I don't remember which that one was about, but yeah.
Then stepping out. Okay, both. Oh, here we go. Red, green, blue.
CMY. Okay, so I had it back. Yeah, backwards.
Yeah. But again, it's lots to know, right? If I'd retired, more headspace.
Here's another dating metaphor. So you know how those like colors and computer language, no one would have to know that unless they were formatting a book for publication, right? And so I think, what are all these little useless pieces of information, this minutia that I know because I've had to publish books, right? And I think it's like I have a PhD in a subject that I never wanted to study in the first place in order to make this other goal happen. And that reminds me, like when you have a failed relationship, it's like you have a PhD in the other person, and then you just throw it all away because you break up and you're like, I never want to think about you again. Where's my coffee? I need someplace to put my bitter.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your laugh, everybody.
They're out there, Margaret. They're out there. Maybe what you're making space for.
Maybe. Yeah.
YouTube, try and focus on the good stuff, especially if the views and subs are slow. I mean, I have an amazing community. I absolutely cannot complain about the viewers and the supporters. I don't call them subs because, and there was another channel I had just recently seen, is you want viewers. You want people who are coming back to watch. Subs are nice, but not all the subs watch. And YouTube pushes your video to your subs first. So if you have a lot of people not watching, you're screwed because then they won't push it any further.
Yeah.
So if your ratio, and I've been lucky and I haven't looked lately, but the majority of my views are from my subscribers. So
I'm kinky.
I'm good there anyways. YouTube copyright's a mess. A lot of videos around video games. Yep, and that changes too. Hey, Eva. Think you're... Aw, thanks.
Subbies.
Yeah, still hanging on to that. And you're getting close, sweetie. We started, I think Leslie and I are close to the same time. So is Kat, and so is Darkstar. Darkstar is well over 1,000. But I mean, you know, she's got the fancy schmancy video, intro, outro, outfit. Yeah, I mean, she puts a lot into that production, and it's really quality stuff. Margaret, you know people are going to watch this and go, she's not even listening to Elaine. What is she laughing at?
I am. I'm doing both. I am a millennial. I can do both.
It's okay. I do that too. And I'm thinking, do my eyes look like I'm like looking over there instead of my guest? And it's
I'm trying to remember if Dark Star, if we know the name, because there's two dark channels.
Dark Star's Cavern. She wears the black hat.
Yeah, okay. But there's
Pretty
another
straight
one.
edges books.
Is she somewhere in Scandinavia? Is she?
No, she's
Norwegian?
like a hop and a skip from Venn in England, Britain.
Okay. But is she herself Norwegian? There's two
Nope.
channels that okay. I'm mixing up somehow.
She's definitely British. You can hear the accent.
Okay.
Enjoy planning and making videos. Keeps me going, even though often hover around 100 a lot. Yeah, and
I
see,
celebrate when I get 100 on a video, Gareth. I'm sort of capping out at 70. So
oh, see, I'm not even there. And to be honest, I got tagged in that your 5 best and 5 worst. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because it's pathetic.
I haven't done it yet either, Elaine, because mine are so low, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to.
Yours aren't low.
Oh yeah,
well, not compared to mine. Lately, I'm barely 10. If I get 10, it's like, yeehaw!
Yeah, yeah.
And here's the really sad thing. Because I can tell you, and it aggravates me, and it reminds me of, that's part of why I laugh about the How's Your Hair from the Brown Yelp Gang, which was their big song. And it's just one, and they didn't work hard at it. They never expected it to be what they get known for. It's just one of them for 20 minutes singing and goofing around in the shower. How's your hair? And that's their big hit. And that's how they become famous. Okay?
Is there an audio recording like extra on the website that Gareth offers, which is
no, but I asked him about that, and he talked to he talked to the band, and they haven't decided to do it yet. But so my best video, and I cannot even begin to tell you why. The Wolf and the 7 Kids, Grimm's Fairy Tale. When I was reading the Grimm's Tales.
Okay.
567 views. Has the lowest number of watch hours of any of my Grimm's fairy tales. My Grimm's tales with much lower hours views have more watch time hours.
Have you tried talking to Kat about the Grimm's fairy tales? Because she was reading out fairy tales for a while, and I wonder if she saw a pattern and if that jives with the same. No, okay.
No, we were both doing them for a while, but why that one would have gone well over 500, and it wasn't people watching it. So I'm like, was it the word wolf? Kids?
Yeah.
What made you click? And I put in my title.
What day was it on? Was it when some other TV show that had wolf in the title was like premiering? There's all sorts of ridiculous things.
Oh, yeah.
I used to try to look this up to give people information and the stats at the magazine. And I would just spend like 20 minutes trying to like, what was doing this? What was doing this? And there's no way. There's no way I'm going to figure it out. So give it up. Just give up.
Well, I'm not giving up, but you know what I did? And it was very cathartic. I ripped up all my analytics.
Yeah.
Remember that pretty book I had? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, do I still? Yeah, I do. I have 2 papers that I've had for my entire YouTube career.
Okay. Well, while you grab them, I'm going to catch up. Haven't been as active. Used to post a ton. Also had my YouTube adventure. Yep. Ven's learning new editing software. See what the new year brings. People love Rage. Yeah, sadly, Eva, they do. And I'd probably get a ton of views. It's just, that's not what I want my channel to be about. Yep, never close to monetize. Yours are their own. Yep. Get Voxers. Confirm you're a raving lunatic. Thank you, Ven. Likes to speak. That's when Ven scares me with the audio and I'm not expecting it. And suddenly I'm sitting there. I have my coffee cup and a voice talks to me from the phone. And I'm like, wah! Yeah, there's a market for that, Jenny. Only Lynn can get jump scared by messages. It probably isn't just me. I just admit it.
Nope. I
For
don't know where they are.
YouTube, yep, lots of them have quit temporarily. Yeah, I mean, sometimes a pause is as good as a break, right? Yep, it's always Ven who scares me with his voice with the audio. And because I'll be sitting there and all of a sudden my phone starts talking. I'm like, "Wah!" 2 would have made it. From my point of view, rest were probably better off quitting. When I had more traction, watching a lot. Yep. And I mean, it's the same. I really haven't been watching much lately. There's just life. The algorithm loves when you consume what you produce. And that's part of why I've been holding off too, is someone did mention training the algorithm to push you out more. So if you're going to put 3 videos out a week, stick with those 3 videos at the same time. And then when the algorithm's back and checking and everything, it's going to look for your videos at that time and start getting familiar with when to push it out. So they say. I think it works when it works. Yeah, there you go. Dating's recipe for madness. YouTube dating.
This is what I'm reading, Leslie.
Don't think more video. Yes. Don't think more videos equates to more subbies. I agree. And what's that?
I was just gonna say that I remembered what I was gonna say earlier, but go ahead.
No, go ahead while you remembered it.
It was the thing about like why people leave. There was like a whole spate of videos and then like reactions and stuff, and people were talking, and it was eye-opening what people were sharing about why they were quitting and leaving, and then like people reacting and quitting and leaving, and then people reacting and saying why they stayed, and like MJ started a more positive movement, I think. But yeah, it was interesting.
Well, and I think sometimes people end up feeding off that, right? Or then they start thinking about, well, maybe if they're giving up, what am I doing? And again, it goes to that, what is your purpose? What's your reason for doing it? I mean, if I was doing it to be monetized, then I may as well leave now, because I don't see that happening. I know another YouTuber who had a different channel. They're a booktuber now, had a different channel. They'd met the 1,000 subs, the 4,000 hours, and got turned down for the partnership program. Because it's not automatic. You have to, you're qualified, but it doesn't mean it's automatic. And I'm thinking, wow, talk about a kick in the
teeth.
Yeah. Wow. It's just so excuse me. For me, I'm like Gareth. I like the planning and doing them, and I like when it turns out well, and I'm excited when I'm uploading it and it's something that, I'm proud of doing. And bottom line, it's what gets me out of bed every day. I mean, I don't get to go to work anymore. So this is my social interaction, joy, creative, have fun process. I mean, I can read books, but I'm sitting home by myself and, got no one to chat with them about. So it's not that I don't enjoy the read, but it's like, yeah, okay, what am I going to do? Spend the rest of my life just going, done, done, done. Like, I'd rather talk, interact, and...
What are you talking about? Is that not normal?
Yeah, Margaret, you go out and about. There you go. The OG, PNW.
Northwest, Margarita. Yeah.
It's a lot of luck, striking a chord. Yep. Someone who moves people. Exactly. I'm not enough for an audience based on my looks.
OnlyFans material. See, we got a lot of funny comments about the OnlyFans.
Well, And see, I didn't even know what that was till I started going to Dave and Gareth's live streams.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
All the yeah, there you go. No, King. Oh, and there you go. Pre-sales.
Oh, yeah, being penalized with not having
Yeah.
it. Right.
Seen still baffled. Yippers, you're bitter.
This was the kinky comment I was telling. Sorry.
So pinching that saying.
Yeah. Came to me in the moment.
Yeah. Take lessons and standards. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
What'd they do? I'm an angel. Oh, she still
Yeah.
is.
Uh-huh.
You know what you did. Another kink.
Speaking of angels, did anyone see the review that Ven just put up? There's an angel on the cover. At least that's what I was seeing.
Oh, no, I did not.
Yeah.
Anything
can be a kink.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of, you were talking about watch later list.
Yeah.
So here's what I actually did the other day. Because I have a low number of channels, well, 100 plus, but either way, I went through and every tiny channel I have saved a video because YouTube will unsubscribe you from channels. And if it's a small channel, you may not be able to find them again if you can't remember who you met them through. And that's happened to me more than once that I've lost people.
Uh-huh. Is that what your watch later list then is? It's just like a
I've put all
the channels you follow.
All the tiny channels. So, I've got some of yours to watch, but like your channel, Gareth, Dave, you guys are all huge, easy to find, thankfully. But the tiny channels that have like 200 and under subs, they could be difficult to find again, especially if they're not interconnected with other people that I know. So I've saved a video from every single one of those channels. So if they unsub me, then I can just hit the watch later and find them to sub again. But I hate when YouTube does that.
Here's the other thing, though. If they disappear, what I have on my watch later list is like about 12 videos where they've been deleted or privated. And so it says like 118. And I know that means I have 106 because I can't see those videos. So I can't ever delete them off my watch later list.
Oh.
But I've just adjusted. It's just kind of like not saying notifications or down arrows. Like I just don't see it anymore.
Oh, see, I've never had that happen. Here, I thought I'd found a safe way to not lose the smaller channels.
Yeah, if they delete the channel, then you won't be able to see the videos anymore.
Well, no, they unsubscribe me. It's not they delete the channel. YouTube unsubscribes me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm doing the best I can, Margaret. I'm doing the best I can.
System, yeah.
Just nip to the car proper. Oh, Victorian fog. Oh, they've got fireworks. I know Ven had some the other day he got to enjoy. Safe words.
I missed this. Safe words are like and subscribe. Oh, man.
See, I knew we'd keep it light.
Yeah.
It's probably true in a lot of eras. Jenny liked it. Yorkshire. Margaret's multitasker extraordinaire. Indeed, she is. Yep, Dark Star. Yeah, she's in York. 100, you're famous.
Yeah.
That sounded like first world problems.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I thought it was uploading.
Yep, York. Luna is Norway.
Luna is who I was thinking of. Yeah.
There we go.
They both have like goth vibes. One's Dark Star and one's Cottage Goth. And so like they're the same in my head.
Yeah.
My weird filing system.
Hello, Noah. Wanting to know how everyone is. Saying hi to Noah. Thanking Ven, who I was trying to separate out. How's your hands, Noah? I know the oven was a bit hot. Saying hi to Noah. Best wishes by far in terms of hours views. Chapter 1 read for Lost Boy. Has a long tail. There we go. Check my metrics. See how the hell I'm doing. The hell am I reading?
Selective,
Oh,
JD.
they're doing a buddy read. So you're hey, have you even finished Akatar yet, Miss Jenny? Ven's actually finished book 2. I'm shocked. Most watched announcement of Private Eye July. Well, there you go. That's nice.
Announcements for readathons are definitely, good hits.
Yeah. It's funny. My tags are some of my lowest videos.
So here's
which is hilarious.
Here's a question. Do you tag other channels in the description with the @ symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
I include all that stuff. I even put hashtag book tag. I do the things, Margaret. I do the things.
I don't know, just like giving you the checklist of possibilities, but yeah.
Well, here, okay, we'll have here. Review suddenly skyrocketed 6 months later. When I looked, Apple had created a show around it. So again, right, that makes well, so here's the funny thing. I won't mention the channel, but I have discussed it with this person, so they're aware. It was funny. I did my original Dragon book tag, and that actually did pretty good. I think I got over 200 views or so in a week or something. Lots of people did it. I met people around the world. It was awesome.
Lots of people like dragons.
Yeah, they did. So someone else did the tag. Within 2 days, they had 700 views. I'm like, man, I sucked at my own damn tag.
It's whatever they had in there that was hashtagged or one of their answers or one of their people tagged. Like,
well, they have many more subs than I do, and I've laughed with this person about it, going, "Wow, just wow," to a rage bait. Yeah, Nicole just did I have to watch her video. Reading folk stories, be safe from copyright strikes. Oh, there you go, Folktale Project. I still need to record your 2 stories, Gareth, and I do need to do some from Chaz's book, Talendor's Guest. I just haven't gotten to downstairs reading. Oh, yeah, so that's the can't tell if I like it or not. Tried See, to me, shorts is splitting, because I'm looking for community, long content viewers.
Right. And they do analytics differently, and different watchers watch them. So people who break in with the shorts content, like, they're isolated from the rest of the book people, because we all do long form, I think.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Well, and I mean, there's a lot of booktubers and others who do short content.
Right.
I'm not comfortable doing it. So I'm just going to keep plugging away with my stuff. And I mean, I found a ton of kindreds, and there's more on the planet. It's just finding a way to get there. Trying to figure out what's happening, what's in their heads. Yep. Oh, the books. Exactly. Enjoyed it. Makes you question. Only about 50 pages. Good job. Good luck. Got this. Doing it because it's fun. And again, that's the thing, right? As long as it's fun and you're enjoying it, that's the biggie thing.
Fun
Have faith.
Yeah.
Let me know when you get a hot tub. Oh, there's something going on there. That's not Akatar.
This is crazy.
Got turned down.
Yeah, that's weird, Dave. Dave's in his car now, so maybe he can't hear us, or can't respond. But we just got a comment about your daughter's ASMR channel. Boo.
Now, what does that mean?
ASMR is the where people do like crinkling plastics or like soothing noises or some noises that aren't words, and listening to it. Yeah.
But she got turned down.
Yeah.
And obviously she had viewers if she was up for the see?
Right. That's what you're saying, yeah. No explanation.
Gets weirder. Oh, that's their hot tub scene.
Yeah.
Friends, changed my reading, made me define myself as a reader. Always been a reader, but I didn't know. See, for me, I miss the discussion because I worked in schools. I don't miss the politics and the other stuff, but I miss the conversations about books and characters and why is this a fun read, or what are you noticing, or why is this book important? So for me, that's what BookTube has done is, I've met all these amazing people and conversations and connections. So it's all been worth it. There's so many benefits and bonuses. I just need to get through this life hump and get back at it.
Do the deed. What a phrase. What a phrase. Gareth just raised his OnlyFans pricing, says Dave, getting way too much traction on the Gareth in a diaper photo, which I don't know if this is just made up on the spur of the moment or whether this has history.
Well, there's just started wearing.
He does have a crazy enough schedule to just be wearing diapers all day. So who knows?
Well, no doubt. I mean, go. Freak tearing, walking, and laughter. But, okay, this is not Akatar. Just beware of paper cuts. Might as well. Book join the clip with the nurse's costume if there's. Does you like to read more than one at a time?
That's me. That's me.
Like them hard or soft? Who hands out fresh cooked hot bread? Noah without oven mitts. I do when I'm in. Oh, there we go. 50%. Take care. Thanks for joining.
Yours is going to cup for that bitter.
Jump in the car listening. Much appreciated. Yeah, see, Noah loves Akatar. Poor Jenny. It's a brutal read. Can't say as I didn't mind Akatar, but it can be a bit of a slog. One tag every year. I already did one.
His own tag, because he talks about making his own tag.
Later. Hey, Brian. Watching the stream. Oh, thank you. Still need to do I still need to do the Muppets. And I finally found my copy of Hitchhiker's Guide, so no worries. For 2 hours.
I don't think Brian's going to make it.
Rage Biscuit. Got another oh, nice. Later in the month.
Awesome.
Ooh. There we go. Rage Biscuit. Sucked at your own tag. I felt that.
Yeah. Yep. We all have those moments. Feel flat on our face. Yep.
Yeah. Shorts for Christmas.
Yeah, that's one. A lot of people will do like a sequence or series near Christmas that's about Bookmas, or it's like a 12 days of this. And several years ago when I was starting, a lot of people had success at getting views and sort of a critical mass of people that were watching all these like short videos each day before Christmas. But it's exhausting. I can see it just takes it out of them. And like, I'm not putting myself through that.
Yeah, it's a lot. TBR shorts, easier than. But come on, that T-Rex is classic. It must be up to the thousands by now. I don't know what happened. Something flipped. People think, do try hard, my own enjoyment, writing content, cleaning content. There we go. And I'm still, being consistent. I want to clean up gaming content. Had to let one go, and that's it. There's only so much you can do. And I need to clean up my playlists. And like I say, I want to do that one with authors, get some headings, things redesigned. And some of the older videos are going to go because I want to redo them. Because the big challenge for me was when I'm talking about books, I'm not talking in front of an English class. I don't have to include every single thing in the book. And so I can narrow it down to just, hey, I enjoyed it and here's the things about it. But yeah, what's bookmass? What's the common sort? Posting?
Bookmas. So it's an excuse to ramp up content for a temporary purpose, which is leading up to Christmas. Because you know why? Because if you're monetized, that is when you get the most money for ads. So the rate per page goes up per click. So that's the best time to do more content and then take a break in January when they don't pay you shit. So this is what I've heard. This is what I've gleaned. I have not done it. Yeah. Common sort of content would be like Christmas related things. What's your gift? What's your elf on the shelf doing? What's your favorite song? Like just random, whatever people want to make content about.
Try not to laugh too loud.
My bosses can sense joy. I could feel that one. Oh, Leslie. Gara says, Bookmas is great if you have loads of time, but I'm going to try and play with the 12 days thing with some bookish shorts. Yeah, I mean, if they're shorts, they're only a minute. One of the why I didn't get into shorts again, like another layer, is that it's another set of rules to learn. And again, I don't like, sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's a minute 30. There's different rules. If you have numbers, and I'm just like,
and you have to record it a certain way, and you can only upload it from your phone.
Yeah, I tried doing some on TikTok and loading it to YouTube, and it just was too fussy. And I'm, not a fussy editing type of person.
Yeah, me either. That's why I say I can see it in my head. I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how to do it.
My old man shouting at clouds channel did not go well. Really? I would have thought that would have took off.
I mean, I look at some of these political channels with their hundreds of thousands and close to millions of views in a couple of days, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Why? But you know what? Go ahead. No, you go.
I was going to respond to Eva's thing about the I don't care, flip a switch thing, because how did that relate to what we were just talking about? Shouting at clouds. Oh, not willing to toe the line. Like I have said many times, I feel allergic to hype. So if there's a huge hyped book, I'm likely not going to read it for at least a few years.
Yeah.
But the same thing applies to trends. And unfortunately, that stubbornness, that Taurusness in me is probably something that loses me viewers with the algorithm, because I don't want to put something with a question mark. I don't want to put something with a curiosity gap, which I've heard people say is what makes people click on stuff when they have something like, was this the worst book ever this year? And you're like, oh, fuck that. I don't want to play their little game, because that's not me. I don't want to wriggle under the line and conform. I just can't.
Yeah. Well, and see, in regard to that, I'm the same with my titles. People are like, oh, you got to make it more catchy, this and that. And I'm like, no, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm putting in my title.
Yeah.
Because when I do it again, I'm looking for kindreds. People who get me will get those titles. But when I go looking for things, I'm looking for the title. I'm not looking for the thumbnail.
But I can't ignore the thumbnail. It's I don't know.
They go together, but if someone's going to go through my catalog and they're looking for a particular book, I mean, they can type it in the search thing, but I'm going to keep my titles clear and concise, because that's what I look for in a title.
Right.
I get why people turn a pile of books backwards without the title. Odds are you probably just, I'm not watching.
I hate that.
I want to know.
I feel like it's bait, and I go, read, what is it? Read between the lines. Yeah. I won't buy it. I'm just spite.
It's very rare that I'll click. And it depends on the title. It depends on the creator. But more often than not, I won't click. I've got over 100 videos I want to catch up on. I don't know if I like one of those books. So you
Exactly.
just made the decision for me about viewing.
I
You
put
know,
all
oh
my
look,
covers in my wrap ups on the thumbnail so that if you
Yeah.
see one, you're like, oh, I want to hear what she says about that. That's great. But yeah, the whole mystery thing, I can't get down
Yeah.
with that.
Oh.
Maybe 1 in 50, my personality will jive with like a funny pun title that's like clickbaity, and then it'll like, do better. But yeah.
I wanted to get back to this in like the politics.
Exactly.
And I find it interesting. I don't click on them often, but every once in a while because they're short and it's all I need to know. And it kind of cracks me up how they're yammering on about how a certain individual is making all this money and profiting and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, do you realize your channel just jumped by 2 million subs and how many thousand views? So, who else is making money off the corruption, reporting on the corruption? Pot, kettle, really? Really? You don't get the irony.
Well, I mean, I think reporting on corruption is an important function. Are you talking about when they're reporting, they're talking
No,
sensationally or
kind of.
okay?
We got the catchy things, and I mean, okay, some of it they share is important, but is it really getting information out there? Is any of this money they're making going towards programs to support and enhance or improve anything they're talking about?
See,
I don't know.
this is why I really like promoting MSW Media and the Daily Beans, because when they do their show, they have headlines, they have hot news, they have an interview sometimes, and then they have Good Trouble, which is like, here's a thing you can do today to like act on some of these headlines. And then they have good news that people have written in saying, here's a success, here's a win that I had. And so it's fostering that community that connects with the headlines.
Yep.
Just saying bad news, bad news, bad news. Yeah, I like them a lot.
And see, that's the thing, right? Is it's one thing to share and speak out. But if all you're doing is fear mongering and riling people up, and you're not, like you said, good fun or positive fun or doing something other than just talking about things. Like there was one channel, and I mean, for the last 4 years, maybe had they spent time talking about what the government was doing right, instead of all the wishful thinking about the douchebag that no one wanted to see. Gee, I wonder if that would have made a difference in some viewers' minds. Because all the stuff they were talking about never came to fruition anyhow. So why give people false hope? We'll chat later on something else about it.
What you're referring to, so I can't.
Yeah, and I'm not naming the channels because they got millions. They're making millions, and it drives me nuts. Probably an audience. Yep, probably is. Not so much book content with Bookmass, more about the booktuber.
It depends. I mean, it depends on the brand. A lot of people will do like the homey crafty stuff, and some people, like someone pointed out, will do lists. There's a spectrum.
Yeah. I'm gonna do another Christmas quiz.
I don't remember the
Here
last
we go.
The last one was pitched too hard. I don't remember that.
Yeah, not sure. Seen people do lists. Yeah.
Jenny said, yeah.
Maybe I'll come up with a fun winter thing to do. Isn't daily. Isn't
yeah,
12
then it's
days.
well, it's not evergreen if it's winter, but it's good for longer. Yeah, more repeat viewing.
Yeah, prime short contents. Yep. Doesn't lose your viewers. You can't lose what you don't have.
Well, ain't that the truth?
You gain, but if you're not doing a trend, you're not losing viewers.
Yeah, it's just potential. I mean, that's how economists and algorithm people think. So I guess I get sucked in every once in a while. Yeah, yours can't do those bait titles either, he says.
Yeah. You don't gotta.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Noah.
Oh, I'm hydrating. Look at that.
Exactly. Like some
Some restaurants have paper plates and frozen fries, and some have glassware and homegrown potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it if it's a response, but if not, yeah, do something feels like me. Coffee, yeah, coffee counts.
Gareth, do you find your videos that are described as response videos do better? Is that why you frame them that way, or do you do them because, like you see other people and it's an important topic, or how do they fit in? You have a lot of videos, and so I'm wondering how you fit them all in your schedule, because I know you have even more in your head. So.
Oh yeah, and he's got a bunch scheduled, which is great. It's never too late for coffee, Noah. Turn books backwards, don't get screen time, buy books thrifted. Some aren't things I'd want advertised.
I get that. That's why I try not to talk about HP on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is the coffee always gone?
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't keep me awake. So that would be 3 of us that are bonkers, Noah. Used to attend platform changes. Interesting.
Political debate stream.
10 booktubers love the most.
Number 3 will shock you. Yeah, those ones. Yep. Is it me, Greg?
Support rage baiting, get in front of viewers, stop fighting fair.
Yeah.
Cake. Recommend from Megas. Oh, then just have a few sight
word books. Wait, explain this. What's a sight? What do you mean? The picture?
Yeah, I'm thinking she means they need to loosen their hats. No big words. I could be wrong.
Explain.
They're not big readers. Spoiler, Jenny's correct. Shredge. Top 10 favorite books in Gaelic. Yes. Do what's fun. Hey, Constance. Can't rage bait without rage. Yeah, and that's true. And as tempting as it is to make a few videos, and I mean, man, have I got images in my head and the lingo? That's not what I want my channel to be. But because people here understand me, there is one thing I want to share. And I was a little stinker, and I said it on Leslie's channel too.
Okay.
But the Einstein immigrant, could she please learn to speak Farkin English and in more than 2 sentences and be coherent? English is my second. The pinup girl next to Captain Makeup.
Oh.
She can't speak English. She's got a visa. English is my second language. Do you know how much I would have to dumb it down to sound like her?
The shade haunting the White House as per. I don't know if anyone's watching the South Park episodes, but I saw a recap. I've seen 2 recaps, so I'm not really following, but the last one was really funny. They were using Melania with the hat as like a ring or some sort of horror movie trope, and they were using her in the White House as someone who's haunting the president, which I thought was pretty funny.
It does. It irritates me. My family immigrated. They all learned English. Like, Chicky, seriously, work at it or shut up and get off the stage.
I don't hear her talk, so I don't know where you're hearing her talk.
It's the odd time and stuff. Really need to learn Gaelic and oh, there we go. Yep.
Move
Jenny.
West.
Saying hi to Constance. Yay! I'm only on, I think, chapter 14. I didn't read any today. Recovering full moon. Yeah.
Who are you talking about there, Constance? I wouldn't be asked, would it?
Too foggy.
Full moon. Oh. Yeah.
3
bonkers. There we go.
Fog happen a lot.
That's here.
Various views, sometimes smaller than my usual. Various types of videos. There you go. No consistency in views. Yep. And that's the other, like it really, yeah, I don't know.
I have consistent views. They chop out at about 70. So I try to get some go above 100, and then I'm happy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Happy with
Favorite
it.
author, Three will shock you, yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Sight word. Yeah, this comes with reading to children, which is not something I've done. So that's why I don't understand. Sight words are the ones kids memorize.
And cat.
All right. Thank you. Not my specialty, as I said.
Oh, really? See, we get fog here. And I would think being so close to the water. Watching Lost. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, I can. Well, we had it on the channel, but I refused to get any other streaming video. I have to watch the live streams because they're doing catch-ups every so often. For a couple of them, it's rewatch. Some are new watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Not you guys.
You have another Margaret Pinard with 2 ends in your back pocket? We're in short supply.
See, if my husband would finally win the lottery, then I could be eccentric, but I'm just nuts. Don't have the moolah to be eccentric. Reasonable. Oh, nice.
Speaking is tough. Writing is impossible. It is.
Yeah.
And he's talking about Gaelic, Jenny.
Yeah, because she's nice. Aren't story, but okay, they're just word books, dictionaries without definitions, sight word books.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I remember those in elementary. Get loads back onto Mossland. There
My
we
mom
go.
has actually gotten really excited about making those. You know, like the Shutterfly companies. She does her own photos for words with like letters to show the photo for the word and practice in English for her grandbabies in Japan. So she's
Nice.
I think she just finished her 4th one. It's pretty neat.
Well,
no, not really much.
Yeah. It's got it. Yep. Nice. Tempted to learn Greek. Ooh. Language. Oh, nice. Yeah. Looking forward to that. That's tomorrow night at, is it 7:00? Gareth, your live stream for Mykonos?
Premiere.
Yeah, unphonetic is. Yeah, and see, there's the.
To the Gaelic speakers, they're like, it's totally phonetic. It's all right there. Just explain. You just got to know all the rules that change the spellings and change the sounds when there's a letter after or 2 letters after. Yeah. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts.
8:00.
Cool.
Supposed to be doing things. And yeah, my voice is actually going, and it's funny. We're almost at 2.5 hours, Margaret.
Yeah, my butt's fine. I'm good. I've been moving around and being like stretching incognito. So yeah, if you're ready to wrap up, I'm fine.
You know what? We never did get to the whole why does it cost authors money to make an index?
Oh yeah,
we never got to the whole reason we started this stream.
What is the word I'm looking for? The convention. And people may not know this. When you have a book, and whether it's a cookbook, whether it's a nonfiction, I don't think we really need indexes for fiction novels, but for other nonfiction books, when you have an index in the back where you have like A to Z, how to find the things and just random topics that come up in the book, that is not usually covered by the publisher. And so the author in their contract has to pay for it out of their own pocket, just like indie authors have to pay for editors, proofreaders, covers, all those other things piecemeal. Even the TradPub folks have to pay for their own indexes, is my understanding that's the convention. So
interesting. See, we're running 8. Dude, you're a wild man. So you're going to be gigging and then run home to go see your own premiere.
Oh, I see. I was like, why is there an 8 in the middle of the sentence?
That's hilarious.
Right.
And we actually have a Mykonos here, but that's where we get our fish and chips.
Oh, so nice. Good. That sounds good.
Yeah. And it's a Greek family. Yeah, it's a Greek family that runs it. It's amazing. Been 2.5 hours. It still needs 7 more minutes.
You're trying to go to sleep, right? We can sing you a little Alec lullaby.
Yeah. American Friend, 2 weeks in Lewis and Harris. Oh, interesting. That'd be amazing.
That's brave, that is.
Indeed.
Okay, so the 8 wasn't my vision. Got it.
Yeah. Well, there we did at least answer the whole question and point of the live stream. And it was awesome. We had so much interaction and reading the comments and chuckles and giggles and carrying on. And yes, thank you so much for your time. I wiggled a little bit and yeah, 2.5 hours. Look at you go, Margaret.
No, I didn't faint from the stress of the ordeal. Thank you for having me on, Elaine.
Hey, it's been a pleasure as always. And see, again, I forgot at the start of the video. Well, I did say thank you to people joining us. Always like to say thanks to Team Rewatch at the start. But hey, if you made it this far, woohoo, extra bonus.
Hey, Brian, did you catch up? We'll leave that in there and see if he just drops an emoji if in case he got this far on the rewatch.
Oh, yeah. But hang on, I got this weather has got to straighten out. My allergies have not been this bad in ages. Like, I can't believe I was cutting the grass November the 6th last year. Thankfully, I don't have to do it this year, but I just put up a couple of days ago a tour of my backyard, and the amount of green is frightening. Like, it's November in southwestern Ontario.
Yeah.
And I have plants growing in the back and the front. And I have other ones that got frozen when we had a frost for one day, and others are starting to grow. I'm like, no, you take your pollen and you go to sleep like you're supposed to. And the trees are supposed to shut off and turn colors. Some of them have.
Sorry, yours haven't.
No, we've still got green leaves hanging on trees. At least my burning bush turned bright red. Lovely to chat with you too. Hope you have a relaxing evening. Check out, yes, Kate Bush, amazing artist for sure.
Can I
Much
leave
love to you too.
With a lullaby for Jenny here?
What's up?
Can I leave us with a lullaby for Jenny?
Well, let me finish the last two, and then, yep, been fun. Have a great night. Chat soon. Jenny, hang on. Margaret's going to sing. Thanks for putting up. I loved having you here. Appreciated all the comments, Greg. Thank you. All right. On the outro. Okay, Margaret, you know how to do this. I don't know how long it
takes. Gonna be like 20 seconds. Oh, no. The when you press go off air, it's like 3
seconds. The
seconds.
end stream.
Yeah, so don't do that yet.
Okay, so go ahead, and then I will. So I'll say thank you. We're going to have Margaret sing a lovely song, and then I'm going to hit end stream.
Hush, hush, time to be sleeping. Hush, hush, dreams come a-creeping. Dreams of peace and of freedom. So smile in your sleep, bunny baby.
Beautiful. Take care, all. Thank you so much. That was